Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel. Today is going to be another one of my statue collections. This will be episode number 52. Now, obviously, if you've watched any of my recent live streams, you know that I've my Spidey's Outback, which I run on the weekend. I've been mentioning that I'm not doing much content at the moment. I'm trying to get back into it, and hopefully this is the start of me getting back into the rhythm of things, and hopefully life doesn't get in the way and then I stop again. So, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video. Obviously, if you've seen these videos before, you might want to fast forward through this bit. But yeah, my statue collection is comprised of Bowen Designs statues and minibus. Now, Bowen Designs was the prevalent statue company in the mid to late 90s to early 2000s, before all your Sideshows and Iron Studios and the million other companies that there are now. They basically did three ranges. They did a mini bust, a mini statue, and a full-size statue. I decided early on to stop buying the mini statues because 9 times out of 10 they were exactly identical to the full size, just on a smaller scale. So I stuck to the mini bus and the full size. Now, Bowen Designs had the Marvel license at the time. They did a little bit of DC and some independent stuff like early days, but then when they got the full Marvel license, they just went nuts. Went for 5 phases over the years and did a lot of mainstream stuff and a lot of like really sort of, you know, deep dive type characters as well. So you'll see characters, you know, might have only appeared in a couple of episodes, but they had call for it and they did them. So I have shown some of those. I will have a playlist probably at the end of the video. You'll see the playlist that you can click on, and you can see all my previous videos and give them a watch if you feel so inclined. That'd be fantastic. But today's one, now I'd said like all these are in storage, so I have to sort of dive in, and most of the time I'm sort of just grabbing the next one. But as I said, like I have more mini bus than I do full size statues, and sometimes, you know, you'll find I'll just keep doing mini bus because they're easier to get to. But I dived in and I grabbed a full size statue. Now, besides Spider-Man, I do have a few other characters that I do, you know, have as favorites, like Wolverine and Silver Surfer and Punisher and things like that. But there's another one that I'm also is one of my favorite characters, and that's Ghost Rider. I remember when I started collecting comics in the early 90s. May have had a few before then, but in the early 90s, like Ghost Rider Volume 2, the start of the Danny Ketch run, was where I started. So I didn't even know about Johnny Blaze or Carter Slade or any of those other ones. I just knew about Danny Ketch. So he was my favorite. He was my first Ghost Rider. But yeah, we do have a Ghost Rider full size. Now I have shown another Ghost Rider full size before. That was the one where he was actually on his bike, like this big sort of road or whatever like that, and you know, it was a very detailed statue. This one is more what we call like a museum pose, so pretty much just straight up and down with the base. But it's Ghost Rider. I had to try and get it. I still love it. So, but with more of the spiel, Bowen Designs, you can always tell a Bowen Designs statue by the trademark grey box that has like a little collage of, you know, character names and pictures and all that sort of stuff in it. Now with the full size, they will actually show you generally if there are different versions. They'll quite often put sort of 2 pictures in there, but with the full size, quite often they will show you the different ones on the different sides. They'll give you like details of like, you know, who sculpted the prototype and how tall it is and things like that. So as you can see there, that is the Danny Ketch version there. And you do have the Johnny Blaze version on that side. But with this box, obviously you can see the full front of Danny Ketch and then the full front of Johnny Blaze, but then it has a sticker on there so it tells you which actual version it is. The other thing of note on the outside of the box is underneath it will have an edition number. So this one is only 1,000 were made worldwide. So a fairly smallish sort of run. Most of the full size, like the minibus went into some multiple thousands, but the full size, most of them were sort of on average 2,000 to 3,000 roughly worldwide. So 1,000 and under is a fairly small sort of run. So this one was 1,000. If you don't see the sticker, there's usually two reasons. One, it's missing, which is the most obvious one. The second one is it might be like an artist proof or something like that. So, but obviously, I've waffled on enough. Let's get into it. Actually show you what it physically looks like. And show you why I love this statue. Or one of my... I have a lot of favourites. Yes, I know. The other thing of small note, you can see the word up. Quite often it's either the Bowen Designs symbol or up actually on the styrofoam, so you know which way to obviously open it up. Alright, now that's the other thing with full size opposed to minibus. They quite often have a lot of pieces to it. Not necessarily like, 20, 30 pieces like a Lego set or something like that, but there might be multiple pieces to it. So we have our base. So a fairly simple sort of base. You can see, so this is number 238 of 1,000. So it has all, the copyright, trademark stuff always underneath. It gives you the edition number. As you can see, it's sort of got a skull and some wings and stuff there, and so it's probably in resemblance to sort of the Pen and Stare or something like that, I'd say. And it's actually like a road with some lines on there. Let's get into now, hopefully. All right, so the actual main unit itself is only one piece, which is good. And I don't have to connect the chains, which is another good thing. But, yeah, so very, very detailed skull head. Maybe shining a light up in there would actually make it look really cool. But as you can see, the chains and the spikes. So it's not an overly detailed statue or design, like costume design, but still very, very cool in my eyes. And I know a lot of people do love Ghost Rider. So we'll connect into the base. As you can see, the pin just there, you just pretty much just aim the pin in, and there it is, complete in all its glory. So yes, very, very cool. So this would look very, very good on somebody's shelf. Obviously not mine, because I have no room and everything's in storage, which sucks. But maybe one day. But yeah, absolutely love it. So there we go. So that is the Danny Ketch full-size museum pose statue from Bowen Designs in all its glory. And that's it. So I do hope you enjoy this episode. As I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things if I can. Hopefully life doesn't get in the way, and we'll just go from there. So yeah, so do all the usual YouTubey stuff. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Apparently it helps the algorithm get more eyes on the channel, more subs, more views, more all of that sort of good stuff. Probably because I haven't done much content. That's probably why I'm very stagnant at the moment with subs and views and stuff. But anyway, it's all for the love of it at the end of the day. So yeah, once again, thank you very much. Thumbs up, comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. So anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.